andro amemudwa o gabani campaign kisingoni sitika video azi alodi mu around kini mabai kyonve pamwa atoto na enzoni okudanzeyo Luganda si le miawa video la dika ko adoskula rodi mabili digli ridiki asianju iziza peace building in practice, non-violent. I am a disciple of that school of thought. So, aleta di yo meni duwaro urimanya bako amaki geda ni laba yaziki minister ngama buswa as mazila kisa za mabele tuako hadadi miaruo da babinde media dika amavuti amanarifu alibabi basujwa irini bongo ekarisusi ata mangba ba modro ani amokoti January udumudri ni susi amuki voti bera amuki akuwa ateke amabele voti dama agabi di odekwa ni usidi adini odekwa kusi iko odekwa da midwife driko. You do not leave the sight of the baby. So odekwa ande ungosi amabelera le ameziki okwasi le amaki ama akibi no rikoko le amaki bi tualo le ama nikira madukida fa itepi onti they are people the woro ani ale tamodu kwete video da imya watikako imya new video dara awade fo angiri oritia Oriyo in Yumbe as I see. There was a nice music for His Excellency. We don't want yellow because this yellow which is killing us, this yellow which has brought poverty, with this yellow, ale yellow ko aga yellow si, ale yellow ko aga yellow si, yellow ba odipini aga yellow si, yellow ale jipini aga yellow si, ale bobi e, ale bobi e, ale bobi e, ale bobi e, bobi the din ripini, ale bobi e. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Let's invite our Deputy President in charge of Western Uganda, the Honorable John Mugisha, to speak to us briefly as well.
NUP, our President 2021. Amen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jeremy Shaz. You have heard. I'm the Vice President in charge of Western Region, which runs from Chiriandongo up to Soro. It is quite a big area. From the people of that area, I must mention straight that the people of Western Region love Kyagulanyi. You don't even know. No way I can explain, because everyone has been thinking that because the current government, the majority of the people come from there, that would have no support. But I want to inform you that beginning from Chiriandongo, in Burisa, in Kagadi, in Chisoro, in Kanungu, down even in Chiruhura, at the doorstep of the current president, everyone loves NUP, everyone loves Kyagulanyi, and that come the 14th, we are going to overwhelmingly support my president, Robert Kyagulanyi. People power. I hurt with everyone that is hurting because of the brutality that is happening to us. Of course, the death of our son, the recent death, of course, touches everyone. And I carry condolences from Western Region. And I want to say that even the people out there, even when some of them have not died, they have had a taste of tear gas, they have had a taste of pepper spray, and what is annoying everyone is that we are told that those substances are not for human consumption. They are ordered and expired, and that means that each one of us in Western region, in addition to these other people in different areas, we are testing poison. We don't know what is going to happen in the next 6, 7, 1 year time, because we probably will all be dead, I don't know. So we are a little bit scared, but I want to say that despite that, we are standing strong and we are waiting for the D-Day when we are going to vote our candidate into power. Western region, I'm going to give a brief report, especially with regard to the campaign trail where we were. It was good. It was good. Right from Kisoro, we were very warmly welcomed, and that old saying of Igana Kuigana, 100% over 100% from Kisoro is now coming to us. And when the president was there, they promised us, we had a very huge turnout, and they promised us 100%. I have already mentioned about Chiruhura, the district of the president. We were warmly received, but of course we were blocked from addressing the people, but people would run after us. Wherever we went, in Kazo, in Ibanda, in Kamwenge, and in Toro is overwhelming. Kasese is very, very good, and I expect more than, 92%. Then that part of tomorrow, there is this district where we went last, where the minister had been swearing that we would not be able to address the people. On top of getting so many people, we even slept, in the district, and yet all the people, the authorities didn't want even to sleep there. In Mbarara, it was very good. It was very good, and I believe that all of you were watching and you saw it. In Isingiro, in Ntungamo, the birthplace of the First Lady, Mama Babi Kyagulanyi, the turnout was very, very wonderful, and we promise that we are also going to get many votes from there. But what I want to mention perhaps here is that just as we have been preparing for canvassing for votes, we need now to gather together and see how to protect our vote. Because even the youngest child, when you talk about, they tell me that, you know what, we are giving your president a vote, but how are you going to keep it from these thieves? And you can imagine even the smallest child knowing that this government is full of thieves. Thieves who don't only steal votes, but who steal land, who have been stealing our money, who have even stolen our identity. Because there are many people in Western Uganda who cannot stand up and talk and say, look here, we want change. And yet they tell me that behind closed doors, they want to give us votes. So we have that challenge, but I want to believe that as we are gathered here, we are going to put our heads together and see how to do it. Otherwise, I thank you so much for the work you are doing. Thank you for the support. Thank you, media. You are the ones that are keeping us alive. When we were in Ushenyi, this pepper spray was sprayed in my car, and it was all over the place before I knew it. So thank you for keeping us alive, because I know that if we don't have you, we would be dead by now. People power. I don't know if I have to say it in Runyankore briefly, but in Runyankore, I'm thanking nimbebaza bwa support y'umutweire na mnongi mwaba mahurre yenda kwebaza president kandi kumusasira ahabwo kuferwa security we na mutabano witu ukiryo mwirwaro kandi munywano wanya wa mahurre yenda kuba hereza report briefly kugira ngo abantu bo mu Western Uganda, all those districts have mentioned in English, they support Robert Kyagulanyi, and they are going to vote for the umbrella the 14th next year. Kuyawe kinagambaho no kugira ngo challenge y'ikitwine kandi eyinkumanya mutwaza kandoringa hati now that we are here nekwatirine no kwerinda abashuma abatwibireho bururu n'abana abato ntibakimanya n'abatekuru ntibakimanya abatatwibireho bururu bonka kuyaho n'amataka gaitu n'esente zaitu n'ebintu bitu byona okugaitaho na identity because abantu abingi they are living in fear nibatura omu bwoba tibakubasa kugira ahi baza nibatiina polisi nibatiina tiyagasi so ndendeza kugira ngu twayerundiine aha katurebe kutwabasa kubasa ekintu ekyo ruhanga ry'omu bwezi bwitu hati nanye naza kweshongora ekyeshongoro ekitwire nitweshongora omu kanwa twine
Bobi Kyagulanyi, twine Sama Uganda, twine Bobi Kyagulanyi, twine Sama Uganda. Nyabo.
Let me now invite our Deputy President in charge of Central Region. He will speak English, I guess, Lusoga.
Asabulemu. Sabule mbaga.
Thank you, Joe, Mr. President and colleagues deputies. Comrades in the struggle, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a mixed bag of greetings from Uganda region. Of course, aware of the tribulations we've gone through with our president during our canvassing of votes in the region. I can fully understand the state in which the NRM and leadership are in as far as the Uganda region is concerned. I am here to confirm their fears that Uganda moved and therefore not. I don't know if that makes the situation suicidal, but it will not change anyway. I bring you messages of thanks from the poor Masaka. To all of you, Mr. President, and the rest of the comrades and the media that traveled to Masaka yesterday to send off our comrade and brother, Frank, who was murdered in cold blood. Frank, at 25, had not started his life, but had a dream. That dream was cut short. We can only promise that we shall live to fight for what Frank stood for as long as we live. And in our ranks, many Franks will rise to occupy the virtue that he left. You're also aware that so many districts in Uganda are part of the ban that was imposed by the EC. In the Greater Masaka, we could not campaign in Masaka City and Masaka, the district. Chotera is out of reach, and Rakai, including Kalungu. I'd like to invite the country to appreciate the fact that these districts border each other and the EC has not given us a mark where COVID starts from. So we are stranded. These are very active districts. Between Masaka, the city, and say Kalungu, one foot is in the city, another foot is in Kalungu, and you cannot go into the other because there's COVID. And these are districts where Mr. Museveni just campaigned and left with foot in the mouth because he never found support. We understand his sense of disputedness, but on the behalf of the people of Uganda, I want to assure NUP supporters that we are ready, that whether the president will be stopped from campaigning in those districts, Buganda is right. And I can speak without any fear of contradiction. Lastly, comrades, we are witnessing a wave of abductions and arrests in Uganda being carried out by all manner of outfits. We see the army, military police, the regular police, LDUs, I suspect including witch doctors are involved, because it seems everyone is arresting everywhere. But for the record, I would like to invite people in uniform not to go down with the regime, because the trajectory of the regime is irreversible. Do not go down with the regime. Let the regime disappear and we continue our lives as Ugandans and reconstruct a new Uganda. Do not be tempted to abduct and harm citizens because you don't want to go down with the regime. After all, you don't know where it is going, but it's going anyway. So please don't allow yourselves to be used to go down and take your reputation down with the regime in the sewer. To the military, please take that invitation. It is humble, but we mean it. Don't go down with the regime. Let the regime go. Okay? We gave them a chance, they failed. Do not accept to be used by the military to abuse the rights of citizens, to arrest and kill citizens, because at the end of the day, we shall handle you as individuals. President, you can see now a lot of camouflage. For the first time, police has added something on their uniform. The heads are covered, the eyes are covered, and the name tags are removed. It's the new police uniform. Can I remind you that we know you even by your walk? We even know you by the way you stand. So do not attempt. We shall know who you are. So better do the right thing and leave the rest for us. Mubufunze basebo ne banyabo njagala okulisaayo President Kyagulanyi jasobodde okutambula bitundu bya Buganda ekimu ku byewuunyo nti akkirizibwa okutuuka mu bitundu ebimu n'etakkirizibwa kwogereramu okuggyako ng'akkiriza okwogera wakati mu tiyagaasi n'amasasi naye nga bayogera nabo bamaze okudduka mu lukande. Ye kampeyini yaffe bwebadde naye gye tuyise yonna okwewaayo kw'abantu b'omu Buganda okuggyako ng'obakubyeko nuclear bomb bajja kulonda NUP. Era njagala kugumya abo President gy'atatuuse tujja kusala amagezi abatuukeko. Olaba abantu bayita mu mazzi basobole okutuuka eri President. The President amanyi okuwuga n'okudduka amanyi ataliifika ajja batuukako. Mumulinde essaawa yonna. Era njagala okutwala omukisa guno okutegeeza abasese nti enkya tuli Butoola. Programu endala nga zimaze okutongozebwa, Ssaabawandiisi waffe ajja kuyisa ekiwandiiko ekitongole mu bitundu bya Buganda ebya gye tugenda okutuuka. Njagala kwebaza bonna abalina kye bakoze, naddala abatulekedde ejjo nga tuwerekera omwana waffe Frank eyatemulwa. Njagala okutegeeza bana NUP ne bannayuganda mwenna abalwanira enkyukakyuka nti okufa kujja kubaawo naye n'okununulwa tekugenda kulemerera, tujja kutuuka. Njagala kusembayo nga mpa amagezi abakuumaddembe. Ennaku zino mu bitundu bya Buganda bingi pandagaali yaddamu. Pandagaali ayogerwako ku mulembe gwa Kijambiya obuntu n'amuyita ki, embeera eyakyamututte bukya yakomyewo. Bakwata abavubuka bangi nnyo, abamu bakwatibwa ne basabibwa ensimbi bateebwe. Oba yeno embeera y'okutasasula abasirikale ensimbi zibagasa nga basazeewo bakozese bye balina bafune ekyokulya. twagala okubawa amagezi bannaffe abali mu uniform temukkiriza kugenda na gavumenti egenda musigale mu uniform mukola gwa bannayuganda kinekakasa ne bweba mukola emisana n'ekiro temulina busobozi bugiremesa kuvaawo era ejja kuvaawo ejja kugenda so temukkiriza kugenda nayo gyeraga kuba temumanyiyo so nemukkiriza kuyingira gye mutamanyi muleke abakulu abawulira nti balina obuyinza batambule olugendo lwabwe batuuke emirembe gye balaga musigale nga muli bannayuganda mukole omulimu gw'abambaza uniform mwayambala uniform kuma bannayuganda okukwata abantu kugenda mu maaso ne basibibwa mu bifo ebyenjawulo nga tewali ategeddeko poliisi ne yeegaana amagye ne geegaana simanyi babakwata
nange mulabye mu bulokinze mulabye
bantu bakikaaki
mulabye mu bulokinze
basaba abali mu uniform lwa bannayuganda okutyobola eddembe lya bannayuganda mukuviireko ddala muli mukuteekebwako olukungo kubanga mmwe nga ssekinnoomu mujja kuteekebwako omusango gw'okubuzaawo abantu oba okutta abantu mwebalnyo mwebalire ddala abalumba ofiisi zaffe bagenda n'ebyuma byange saasula ku likodinga akayimba kubayimbira muganna
Sebo tujja kukola fundraising tugulire ebyuma one of these days. Okay. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on 14th of January, Ugandans are going to elect a new president. And I'm glad that the incoming president is here with us. Your Excellency, Kyagulanyi Sentamu, please come and address us.
People power, our power, people power, NUP, everywhere, NUP.
Thank you very much, Comrade Julian. Thank you very much for the strong messages, our dear Deputy President. And in a special way, I want to salute